Local streamer bullies viewer. Bullies viewer! That's not even a viewer! It's just a cardboard cutout! Cardboard can't talk. It's talked before! Actually, wait, no. I think all it's ever done to me is smile. I'm starting to look a little crazy, aren't I, chat? I have to close that now. Even worse. Oh no, you're right. Retaliating for a smile. I'm sorry. Also, how you doing, Shoop? Good to see you. We can let the Discord know that we're starting in Stars in Time. Hold on, I'm gonna actually minimize that really quick. Just working? Heck yeah. Work. We love work. Work, work, work. Work it. Alright. Mr. Zios, am I supposed to do anything on Twitch related to join the Zaibatsu? No, I'm supposed to do something for you related to that. I've just been very busy this last week. Recap, does anyone want to say what we were doing last time when I left off and when we were playing this? Who remembers? Otherwise, I'll say it for you. You've got 3 seconds before I start saying what we last did. Crying? Crying! I mean, crying is always the thing that we do in this game, yes? These men have a good one. I'm about to go grind some more marbles and I'm happy I found you. Yeah, come hang out with us some more. We play marbles at the beginning of all my streams. So I'll be live again tomorrow. Much later in the day. But yeah, it was nice hanging out with you, dude. Tell me I'm wrong. You're not. I'm supposed to do something for you. Insert Zaibatsu Discord pitch. Bleh. Quick, everyone, join the Discord. All right. So yeah, we bonded. That's a pretty accurate way to put it. I'm summed it up nicely. So the last time that we left off, we had done a bunch of stuff for all of our friends. We bonded and everyone's super pumped that we're all such great friends together. Again, I can just skip over all the dialogue because we've already gone through this, so I'm not going to do that. Whee! Oh, guys. Just saying. So I actually finally went into like researching how to multi-stream on YouTube and I was like, all right, let's get this started. As soon as I try to like stream on YouTube, it's like, you have to wait 24 hours now that you've applied once. And I was like, huh. Okay. Also, how you doing, you? You look at the pendant. Shaped like a bell and you're sure it'll go ding ding when you shake it. You shake the pendant. It goes ding ding. As if summoned, the funny noises appreciation crew jump to your side. Yep, still saying ding ding. Ding ding. I'm playing P5R. Nice. 83 hours in. Oh, that's a lot of hours. It'd be a real shame if I went through all this work and just immediately died to something silly. Ding ding. Ding ding. I want to point something out. If you don't disable that trap, it will kill you. Make sure you disable it if you ever play this for yourself. Like every time you loop. Or don't if you want to get crushed. Hey Zaros, I wanted to ask something vulgar in a funny way, but I'm too lazy. Oh. Well, that's okay, EJ. EJ, you've never seen this game, but I think you would have loved it if you had seen it from the beginning. How you doing? How's your dingling anyways? My dingling is currently fine. It hasn't been like crushed or punched in or anything, so it's good. What about you?
What game is this? Also, my dingling is okay.
What game is this? This is called In Stars in Time. It is an RPG that Kea showed me, and there's a demo for it if you ever want to try it for yourself. I opened it up and I saw it and I went, this game is absolutely my vibe, and I said I need to play this. Twice, because this is the second time I've actually gone through this. First time we're streaming it though. I want the 1,000-year door to come out. That too. But it's all about looping through a particular day. Basically Groundhog Day, the RPG. I want an empty bottle of chocolate milk. Yes. Yes, I would. You know what's tomorrow? What's tomorrow, son? What's happening tomorrow? Persona 3 reload day. Ayo! I'm a bit uneducated as to what the game is. Can you guys tell me what 3 reload is supposed to be? Also Groundhog Day. Ayo, is it actually Groundhog Day tomorrow too? Return with pizza. Ah, we were actually just talking about pizza. Well, welcome back. It's just a remake of Persona 3. I say just a remake. That's a good remake. I'm happy. Good. Now, this game is basically a Groundhog Day meets an RPG, but with a huge cast of characters that I actually really love. Very fun characters. The VODs on... I can actually put all the VODs on YouTube if people want to see that for themselves so that they can get caught up. Whee. You hit your hip into the counter and bite your lip really hard. Why do you never remember this stupid counter? Oh no, Sif! Do you still have trouble judging distance? Let us know if you'd like anyone else to take the lead. Oh, they all feel bad that we got hurt. Again. Uh-oh, what's that? There was nothing there. Oh, ooh. Okay. I don't know, but this is why I like finding indie RPGs or just indie games that get really inventive. Because of what we had this, and then we had Sanabi. Oh, Sanabi! God, that game. Look, I felt so compelled to just run to the end of that game, not because I wanted to get it over with, but because I was so hooked on figuring out what happens next, and it just broke me. There's a whole new VA cast bar. One VA who is reprising her role as Elizabeth. Oh, snap. That's pretty awesome. I was going to say it's pretty badass, but I was like, is that really badass? People all had their roles changed? Maybe. Huh? I won't recommend any more games for at least 6 months. No, keep recommending games. We can slow down the backlog even more. Gotta love it. I'm being serious though. Recommend games. And that goes for you too, chat. I need to update the to-do list for games that we want to eventually get to. I don't know. It's just like a huge well. Just non-stop gamer. Hold up a sign recommending Like a Dragon 8. Let me finish Yakuza 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we can get to 8. Okay? How's that sound? This looks neato. Oh, this game has been a lot of fun. And there is actually a canonical reason as to why everything is black and white. It's just how the game... It's not just an aesthetic choice, but there's a reason why the game looks this way. Which I think is amazing. I haven't played it and I can't mod for you until I've played it. Oh, that makes sense. Craftonomy book. Oh, is this a craftology book? Piercing craft, creative craft. Where's the protecting craft chapter? It's a craftonomy book, not a craftology book. This one is about the study of craft, not your fortune. A book about the study of craft? Could it have any information about timecraft, maybe? Does that craftonomy book have anything on timecraft? Timecraft? What for? It is related to our situation, isn't it? With the king? We don't have time. What's timecraft? I don't know what that is. Should we have a crash course on timecraft then? Ugh, fine. Odile flips through the book. It does have a section on timecraft. Alright. So, timecraft is, as the name implies, the power to wield and craft time itself. It's a type of craft that's been hypothesized to exist for decades, but its existence has never been proven. Until now, right? What about peanut butter craft? What's this game about? Missed all of it till now. Okay, to describe what's going on in this game, we are playing as a character named Siffrin, along with our friends Mirabelle, Odile, Isabeau, and Bonnie. We are trying to take down someone known as King, or the King, who is in the middle of trying to cause this entire country that we're in to be encapsulated and frozen in time. And we are trying to prevent that from happening. But the thing is that we have tried a few times now, and we have failed, either by dying to a trap, or by dying to the king himself, or by having time just reset on us. So we're trying to figure out why this is happening and how we can beat the king and progress in our life, because we are currently stuck in a loop that is never ending. Yes, Groundhog Day game around Groundhog Day. Meta, yes. Until now, right? Stopping time. That's what the king does, right? So the king is using timecraft? The king most likely is, yes. Which would make it the first time in history someone managed to harvest that power. Outside of stories told in family tales, that is. I've heard of scholars outside of Vogard are really excited right now. Timecraft confirmed to be real. So they're happy because he froze people in time? Well, it's more complicated than that. Morals aside, it does change everything we knew about timecraft. Think about how timecraft could be used. The king is only stopping people's time, but it could be used for many other things. It could be used to hasten or slow people's time too. Maybe make people's bodies younger or older. Maybe make buds grow into trees in an instant. A worst case scenario, it could be used to change history itself. Crafting time to go back in time and change history. Whoa! Whoa. The possibilities are endless and terrifying. Definitely not the kind of power you want in someone's hands. And definitely not someone like the king. And correct me if I'm wrong, but crafting time wouldn't be like crafting clay to a specific shape or crafting a sword. Those are easy enough to do and won't tire you out, but crafting time? Something as basic and essential as time? Wouldn't it ask for immense amounts of power? Exactly. Crafting clay barely asks for any power from the user, but crafting time, it was theorized that crafting time, even to pause time for a single second, would probably kill the user immediately. Huh? Kill them dead? Kill them dead. And yet, the king is still alive. What raises the question, what gave him enough power to use timecraft without dying? And how did he learn how to use it? Good questions, Isabeau. You have pretty smart insights sometimes. I sure do. Huh. Timecraft is what the king uses and it's dangerous. Got it. I suppose talking about this was useful. Surprised you're curious about this, though. Siffrin. You shrug. Timecraft. Type of craft that allows the user to control time. Isn't that what you and the king have been using? But neither of you should be able to use it. Using it would ask for immense amounts of power, so then, what gave you this power? Maybe you should ask the king about this. But what if it isn't enough? What if he doesn't want to tell you anything about timecraft? You've talked to the king and the head housemaiden. Are those really the only two people that would know anything about the loops you're stuck in? Who else could you talk to about the loops, to theorize? Oh, wait. There is one person. Who could that person be? There's a pair of... There's no glasses in there, but there are some supplies. Who could we talk to about loop? Some kind of loop that we could call and talk to. Hello, hello, Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? I had a question about, nothing. What about, we already did that. More about the loops. What should I do now? So you found out more about Timecraft, and the head housemate just repeated everything when you saw her. What else could you do to find out more about the loops? Maybe you can talk to someone whose name is Loop, huh? Okay, so they want me to actually go and speak to Loop. We'll do that after we finish hanging out with our current party members. Alternate game title, Hanging with Mr. Looper. Hello, Loop. It's me, your good old pal. Loopity-scoopity-doo. You know what I feel like would just drive me crazy is if I started just constantly not actually speaking words but just saying things to fill in the void of time. Just like insert spaces and just never stop talking. Just be like conflibbity jibbity wibbity blibbity doo wobbity dibbity boo. Like, please make him stop. Someone stop this man. He's out of control. Silence is a golden thing. Time to beat its ass. What, is this what I get for being right? You guys throwing things at me? Ding ding. It's a rock type. It's a rock type Pokemon. Look out. Owie. Damn, that hurt. Can't even say owie as a joke. That actually hurt. But bro, that wasn't cool. I missed these boss battles. Like, Kaya's dancing. I assume that Kaya also missed it. Oh, it's a scissors type now. So I have to use rocks. Well, that's kind of lame. I was in the middle of hitting him. Go rocks. Are you all just dancing now? I just like throwing things at you. Good. Never stop. Never change, chat. What's up, Rathlon? How you doing? Dare you to change types again. Do it, punk. And that super buff. What if I use this? Yeah, keep dancing to the music. Look at all these buffs I can give everybody. They're just all super buffed now. Dang! Okay. We got rose printed glasses. Another pun returns to us. Alright, let's keep going. Come on, chat. Wee. Oh, this is still the same. Still the same. I would like some chips. Chips. This is all the same. So why is Sif like 14 levels above everyone? So the reason why Sifrin is above everyone in levels is they do not keep their XP when we transfer back into time and loop back. Sifrin is the only one who's actually looping back in time. They don't know what's going on. Sifrin does. So Sifrin doesn't lose any of that experience that he's gained from all the times that he spent looping. So his XP can rise exponentially. If you want to have everyone else gain levels, you need to keep staying in the same area and grinding constantly. I got a friend with a kid named Mirabelle. Heyo. Okay. Loop Hero 2, the looping. Yep. We're looping. Looping through time. There is an achievement that you can get from getting everyone to their max level in one loop, and it takes a long time to grind. I recommend not trying to get that on one of your first like loops. Just wait until Sifrin's a higher level. All the previous loops that you've had to do. Otherwise your brain might melt. Just a warning. Wait, this sounds like that's the stylish lady I was talking to you about. Who? The stylish lady next door in Dormont. Yes, her. Your fan. You have a fan, Belle. Mira, remember us when you're famous. So that's who you meant. Yes, I know her, but see, if you said she was scary, I would have known who you meant. She has a very intense glare, and she talks in a way where I never know if she's making fun of people or not. You make a face. The stylish lady didn't look scary when you talked to her. If you see her again, look into her eyes. You'll know what I mean. You might try that. Either way, you should go talk to the stylish lady and let her know that Mirabelle knows her. So that was one of the things that I haven't been able to do on previous loops because I was too dumb to remember how to do it. Dumb. Yes. Sadness. It's sad. This. She's very scary. Out of the way, punk. What would I have been using? Rock? She can't use rock. I don't know. Do that. Rock. Good. Good rock. Damn, that crit. Okay, Bonnie. Okay, nice. Ah, right, I don't have the key for that door because it's on the opposite side. Whee! Shit! Wait, what am I doing? I keep acting like I can't just ignore these battles. I don't know, there's times when I'm in the battle though and I'm like, I just want to finish the battle because XP is still XP, you know? And like going through the fights gives me those things that I need to get more memories, and with the memories I can loop back to specific points I want, blah 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 blah. It's helpful, is all I'm saying. It is helpful to actually go and do the fights. It's not mandatory. You could avoid most of them. Zip. There's just certain things that I like doing repeatedly because things change, like doing this. While passing through, you take a deep breath and, as you gently poke her, she pokes you back. Your cheeks feel warm. Remember, all of our friends think that we don't like being touched. Something's weird. Huh? Something's weird? Like what? I'll let you know when I find out. She's onto us. She's gonna kill us. Okay. Let's go over here. You are the Amogus. We are pretty sus. mean, if you loop through time enough times, you think someone that's perceptive would be able to catch on, right? I wonder if calling him king might be giving him more notoriety. Could ask him about the name. Why is he called king? Why is his name King and not King Kong? Heh. I said that fighting things is, you know, it's helpful, and then I'm just avoiding fighting. It'll be mine, boy. Oop, wrong book. He likes that VTuber song. Never forget fan theories to figure out what's going on. I think that's another fun part of this game, is just theorizing what's happening. It's a boo! 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 Hey, come over this way. Okay, I deserve this. I made a mistake. How could this happen to me? Paper. Paper. All these monsters look like shit you see in a junk drawer. Yep. It's because they're all miserable. They're sad. So it all makes sense. Who won? It's all the USB cables we don't know the owners of. Yeah. Pile of checked books. Odil's looking intently at the list. Paparazzi family tale, huh? Interesting. Odile looks your way. Very interesting. You look away. Now the reason why she brings that up is because we somehow knew where that family was before and how to find that family tale. This is the only place where you find any record of that. She's calling us out. She knows. Whoa. Whoa. Bro. Oh my god. Don't worry about it. She's gonna worry about it. That's just her nature. No, wait, please. Stop. Don't hurt my friend. We're just cool and smart. Yeah, we're cool, smart, hip, and young. And we totally drank water once. Or got Bonnie to drink water. It wasn't vodka. It wasn't actually. It was a practical joke, but me saying I'm good at dodging these immediately gets caught by every single one. Oh no! Smart lady's been knocked out. I also love my vodka water. What's this monster? It's a snake that used to be a runway model. You know, whoever came up with the designs for the monsters probably had a lot of fun. That's probably what the design process even was. Well, yeah, it's make a steak that used to be a runway model. Perfect. Okay. We shall go Sooth. Down. Just in case you forget, the game even tells you, go down. Later, sadness. No time. By the way, I still have the little wood carving you made of me, Cyprin. You do? Of course. Why wouldn't I? It was so very cute. You know, I'm still so jealous Sif made you a wood figurine. I could curse you and your entire family. Then curse me, coward. I will one day. And then you'll be sorry. Oh, I'm so scared. She does care. Okay, now we head back. Ah. Hello, runway model. Thanks, that's not all I'm going to see when I look at this thing. Everyone keeps killing Odile. Ah, sadness, so scary. Ah. You reach towards the light. What's the scariest part about the sadness? Is it because it's sad? Or is it because its name starts with an S? Wait, Isabeau is actually faking the dumb angle. As we found out last time when we played. They actually used to be very smart. He's very intelligent, but he just didn't like that was all he was, and he wanted to be something else. So he changed himself. And then he puts up a facade of just being a big muscle head. We're gonna do scissors attacks. Actually do this. Let's do the buff. Yeah, you know what? Buff. Buff and more buff. Let's get really buff. Come on, buff. Why not? Just more buff. Okay, that's just mean. Still ends up sacrificing himself. Wait, Odile, how'd you say that? You're trapped in time and space. Alright, we win. Alright, those party buffs are a little busted. Okay, on to floor 3. It has been a while since I played this, so I was worried that I wouldn't really remember what to do. Nope. Still remember. I guess because I've looped it so many times. Ah! Bonnie! You were listening? I'm a master cooker, so I can cook and listen to you guys talk. And I think it's stupid to worry about what's gonna happen if we lose. But, Bon. No, listen. Because me and Friend promised, you know? Friend promised he wouldn't get hurt protecting people anymore. And I promised I'd protect Friend. So if I protect Friend, I protect all of you. So if I'm here, no one will get hurt. That's a Bonnie promise. Bonnie looks at you and offers you a big smile. And I offer you an ad break. So now I will wait. Good old ad break. We love you. Just like how I love seeing ads everywhere. And the good thing about this is I get to take a break to actually drink, because honestly, with all the talking I have to do for this, that's fine. It's nice to have Slang to help with that. But otherwise, ugh. Hold on. Yeah, it was a Subway ad about a foot-long cookie. A foot-long cookie? What? I might be drinking day-old milk. Oh, how do you feel inside? Are you okay? Do you need assistance? Do I need to get the jaws of life? I am here to help. Doesn't taste off. And in that case, you're okay. Bonnie. Everyone, am I really getting reassured by a kid right now? Ah, well, if Bonbon is saying it, I believe it. You and Bonnie will protect us? I won't accept such a one-sided promise. If you both will protect us, we'll protect you both too. We'll protect each other. Indeed, we will. Don't worry, Bonbon. Don't worry, Sif. We'll all fight and we'll all live. You nod, smiling. So, to make sure we have enough energy to protect each other, isn't it? It's snack time, baby. And then it loops back to the normal conversation. Yeah, new dialogue there. I like pineapple. This would be the best time to take the pineapple option. Let's go. Odil's looking at you. Ah, never mind. Leave me alone. I'm reading. They're on to me. I feel a rumbling in my tummy. Do you want some snacks? Is it snack time for us too, chat? Chat, make sure you're eating and getting lots of snacks and also staying hydrated. Alright, let's go up to the last floor. Whoa. This way first. Skip this door. Skip this enemy. Yep. There. Go up here. Mirror. Alright. Smile at the picture now that you can see the key. Pick it up. We got our smiling key. Now we're going to go to the left side. Head over that way. Whee. Whoa. Ignore that sparkly thing there because it's not important. Anything in here that I need? No. I can interact with this still if I want. And then up here, nothing. Okay, we'll just continue left. We'll all live. Yeah. In that case, I won't. Take me now. I don't want to olive. That's the opposite choice. That's what I'll take. You've had this cloak for a while. Yeah. Okay, we don't need any of this stuff. I don't need to go to the left room. We already explored that. I'll have forever flamethrower sling at my face. Well deserved. No. You're gonna have to toss the other carton. Oh, you had 2 cartons. Would they pick them up at the same time? Then yeah, definitely toss one. Or at least check it, make sure that it's bad. But if one is bad, then yeah, it's not very good. The internet's fetish monster. These are actually hands. They're not feet. What's the current act right now? We are currently on act 3. You know, most plays they end with react, so yeah, this is the final act. Yeah. I didn't accidentally say to Ima how many hours this game is once. No spoilers. We just enjoy what's on the screen because this game is new for everyone else. So we want to have them enjoy it. I've experienced this before with Kea and we absolutely loved it. legit, right after I finished playing this, I was like, all right, I need to stream this because I enjoyed it that much. It was one of those games where it's like, I love the story in this way too much. Way too good. And it is also refreshing to play an RPG that other people haven't seen done to death. You know, so many times you're like, all right, I'm going to play this RPG, and everyone's like, I'm going to leave because I want to play it first. Or the other one is, well, you get bombarded with people who know how to play the game already. So you're just like, okay. Backseating galore, huzzah. Oh, and also it's an indie. Yeah, and we love to support the indies. Also, finding an indie RPG with like a really cool story like this, it's very, very hard. Indies, no. Couldn't even finish the saying. Started coughing. Feet hands. Well, feet hands are probably someone's thing somewhere. All right, we're almost there. Key time. We got lucky. I had the key. Ha ha ha. Huh? Feet hands what the lady from Aeon Flux had. Aeon Flux. Do it. What is Aeon Flux? When did Aeon Flux release? Is that a movie? I've been on this weird, like, I mentioned it just slightly earlier, but these channels that like to review horror movies by like trying to tell you how you would survive them, or like the proper way to survive the horror movie, and most of the time it comes down to just don't do what the person did and you'll live. Or they act like, oh yeah, everyone in these scenarios would act calm and rationally when you're getting chased by a giant monster. You like coming here because you know you'd be able to be alone for a bit, but you almost feel like going outside right away right now. Huh. Why? You feel weird, even though you're stuck in this time loop and you don't know how to escape yet. You feel happy? You feel happy. Why do you feel happy? Is it because you're helping everyone right now? Hearing them out, helping them with their problems? You talk to each one of them, learn more about them as people, talked about things with them you've never talked about with anyone ever. It was embarrassing a bit, but made you feel so warm. It was nice. Even though you're not friends. Even though you're just allies. But that's how you become closer to people, right? By helping them out. So maybe right now they like you better than in previous loops because you helped them. And okay, this will sound silly, but maybe that's all you need to break the loop? That's stupid. You're stupid. Don't even think about it or it won't come true. You smack the side of your head, focusing on the pain. Stay focused. Stop thinking about the best case scenarios. Stop thinking about your allies. Stop thinking about how they don't see you as a friend or anything. Stop thinking. Stop it. Stop it. You breathe slowly in and out and think about nothing. You exit the bathroom. No more thinking about the best case scenario. The reason why, do you know why he says that though about them not being friends? Huh? University of Michigan actually teaches accredited course on surviving a zombie apocalypse. What? Why? Why is that a course? Unsure. The reason why is in one of the snack times conversations that we have, or we haven't, you know, gone through all the snack time conversations in a while, but in I think one of the first floors or the second floors, Odile always says that they're, to Isabeau specifically, in the exchange about, I think it's the one to deal with the coin flip, Odile mentions that they're not friends. They're probably allies or acquaintances at best. But Odile is saying that mostly as a joke. But, you know, Cyprin doesn't read it that way. If you don't have any hope in the first place, you can't lose any when bad things happen. And that is a viewpoint that a lot of people have. Me, I'm always pretty naive and optimistic. But that's why Cyprin is thinking that way. Kick its ass! Get it! Boss music. Let's go. Ow. That wasn't very nice. Oh, you're vulnerable to paper attacks, huh? Got some paper. Never wanting to risk it all for those he perceives as not even seeing him as a friend is tragic. Yep. It's quite sad. I feel for our little hero. Rocked. As you, what's the sippy for? No, don't slow us down. No. Holy shit, Bonnie. Okay. Cyprin is not from this place. Oh, the theories. I do love theories, especially when it comes to games like this. That's the other reason why I like experiencing games no one's seen before on the channel. Even though when it came to Sanabi, Prismatic was kind of close to what actually happened in the end, which is kind of insane. But I feel like a lot of people could also pick up on that too. But not completely. We weren't completely on the nose, but we were close. But the creators definitely left a lot of breadcrumbs in that. I should have read that because that conversation was actually different. Everyone was a lot more optimistic. Another safe room. Let's rest a bit, shall we? This might be our last chance to breathe. You will quietly look Mirabelle's way, trying to make sure she's alright. Will this be different somehow? Hey, Mira, everything good? Oh, yes. I got a little fired up fighting that big sadness earlier. But I feel better now. I'm doing breathing exercises to stay calm. Ah, yes. The fabled Cyprin breathing exercises. Told you he wasn't doing it for no reason. It had to help somehow. Yeah. Thank you, Cyprin. And thank you for yesterday, too. I don't think I'd be this calm if we hadn't talked. Huh? When you two spent some time together. Yes, we had a good talk. It helped me realize some things. Oh, I'm glad. Nothing like a good talk between friends to feel better. And it seems you were hard at work yesterday, weren't you, Cyprin? Helping me out along with Bonnie and Madame Odile. And me. I suppose that's what friends are for, isn't it? To help with important things. Friends? Are you all friends? You traveled together, ate together, laughed together, so you thought it made you friends. But Odile says the same thing every time, doesn't she? Are we friends? Huh? Yes. But you said it once, didn't you, Odile? Huh? You remember, every time you stop for a snack break on floor 1, she says, you said we weren't friends. You said we were allies, colleagues at best. Huh? Did I?
Odile, how could you?
I don't remember her saying that, but sadly this does sound like something Odile would say. She says it every time, every blinding time. Wait, did she even say it this loop? When you stopped for a snack on the second floor, it was all different, so maybe it was different then too. Allies? I don't... Well, that does sound like something I'd say, yes. I don't know if I'd consider you all friends, per se. The 5 of us are just very different people with different goals and thoughts. Our age difference makes it difficult for me to see you as friends. After all, why would an old lady be friends with a preteen? Oh, it's just strange. So, no, to me, we aren't friends. The mere thought is absurd to me. Way to bring down the morale, madame. I'm not done. I don't think we're friends, but I would do anything to protect all of you. Horrible things, to be honest, as long as I could be sure you were all safe. And I think you'd all do the same for me. For anyone in our little group. She does not say it in this loop. She actually does not. So friends doesn't fit to me, but
we're family, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, we're family. Like me and Neil. We stay together. We eat together. We say good morning and good night. Family. I have a difficult relationship with that word, but yes, family fits better, I think. Family. What a lovely word to describe our relationship to each other. Vin Diesel would be so happy right now.
I already thought of us like that, but it's kind of awkward to say it aloud, isn't it?
It is, a little bit. But we don't know what tomorrow or even the next few hours have in store. So while we are still together on this journey, we might as well say it. Say the unsaid. Especially since Cyprin over here seemed to think I didn't care about him. You don't know how to react. All this time, you were trying to keep in mind what she said. That you were just allies to each other. But Odile reaches over and ruffles your hair. Don't think so hard, Cyprin. And quite honestly, it doesn't seem to work out very well for you.
So mean, madame.
Cyprin's hat is all lopsided now. You look funny like this, friend. You readjust your hat and hide your face. They all look at you, smiling. Aboard. Snack time! Okay, this is the same from before. So far, that's the same. Okay. And then the Malanga fritters. Here we go. I would like the Malanga fritters. Everyone's eating. The novelty has faded a bit, but you're so happy to have them again. You bite into one. Mmm. Just happy to eat our favorite food or snack. As you eat, you look at everyone. They're smiling. Happy. Sometimes one of them sees you looking at them and smiles at you. In this moment, you are loved. You know, I have a good feeling. We'll definitely kick the king's butt.
Kick the king's butt.
Kick the king's butt. All right, everyone, let's finish eating our snacks. We have a king's butt to kick. Yeah! Sorry for messing up your hair earlier. I know you don't usually like to be touched, but I think you needed it this time, right? You stay silent and readjust your hat. If I can help with anything, Cyprin, just let me know. You and I are very private people, but we need to learn to open up every once in a while, don't you think? We're family, after all. I don't think I can. Open up, you mean? Of course not. As I've said, it's not a skill we're very good at. But know that I'll always be here if you decide to do so before we part ways. You don't say anything. So, Cyprin, buddy, you want to talk? What about? Oh, okay, we're ignoring that whole thing. Sure, that's fine. We can do this if you want. We can also ignore how you're acting weird and how you stop smiling every time you think we're not looking. I'll give you one last chance, though. Would you like to sit down and have a talk about what just happened? No? Nope. Okay, no problem. But when we're done and we've won, and we eat dinner tonight, having beaten the king, before we go our separate ways, we will have the feelings talk. Ah! You snort. Sure thing, Issa. Oh, you said sure. We are gonna have this talk. Got you. You're stuck now. You will be emotionally vulnerable. But don't you have another talk with Isabeau planned? Only if we have that first talk first. That first talk? What? Isabeau freezes in the middle of his sentence. Oh, yes. That other talk. The one I said I would have with you last night in the clock tower after we went back. Yes, that talk. Yes. Uh-huh. Two talks, Sif. One talk each. We can get through this. Isabeau gives you a shaky thumbs up. Smirking, you give one back. Cyprin, would you perhaps accept the comb? Is your hair that bad? You nod and get your hand out to receive the comb. Actually, would you perhaps allow me to brush your hair? You nod? Oh, that's completely fine. I just thought I'd ask since... What, you said yes to get your hair brushed? You nod again. Slightly farther, you hear someone gasp and curse. What is this about? Or what is that about? About an ad break. An ad break that breaks up the break with a break of breaking in time. What's worse than breaking in space? An ad break where everything just breaks and stops. Nothing like stopping the general movement of all of existence just because we're deemed to. I was wondering how long I could go with just rambling on like that. Wait. What? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is 145 gigabytes. Okay, keep going. What do you mean keep going? I have an ad break going on. You can't see it because you're not unsubscribed. Unsubscribed people have to see this ad and they have to wait through it. We're having them not wait through it because they get to experience the game while we all do. Oh, you mean rambling? Okay, let me just drink some water really quick. I love to ramble while I think about Bramble. Makes my mind scramble every time that I have to ramble. Because then you're just thinking of words that you want to spout out, but you can't really do much other than shout. And think, how worthless is all that silly clout? Remember the times when people want you to just sit there and spout out Bramble? Crabamble. Yeah. Quick, sit down in front of me. Do it. Incidentally, you sit down and remove your hat. Mirabelle slowly and methodically starts combing your hair. Finally, I can repay the favor. You did my hair so wonderfully a few weeks ago, so I'm glad I get to brush your hair in return. I was surprised you had experience taking care of kinky hair, too. Ah, look, your hair is split everywhere. You should take better care of it. Such a shame. Such a nice bright shade, too. Will you dye your hair again? I think you should let it grow out. Light hair suits you so well. You can barely hear what she's saying. Getting your hair combed feels nice. You can feel your tension in Mirabelle's fate as she takes care of you. Mirabelle chatters on for a few minutes until... Oh good, you're all ready for the king now. Yes, we do have to be beautiful to appear in front of him. We do, madame. Gotta appear fierce. Of course. Mirabelle smiles at you. Hello, Bonbon. What is it? Are you still hungry? Here, have some more Malanga fritters. Bonnie fills your cupped hands with fritters. Eat them, Kay. You look weird. I think you're out of calories. Calories. I think you're out of calories. You eat the fritters. Tastes good. You know, I made them for you. Thank you, Bonbon. You're welcome. Bonnie smiles brightly. Okay. Everyone was healed. What does that say? Did that word change? What is it? Your family members' craft skills and experience has been recorded for this location. Huh. Interesting. Normally it just says allies. Okay, cool. Let's do this. You ready, King? Still the same. Ellipses. Skippity, skippity, skip. Hello, Giant King. Again. The knife key glows. We have so many buffs now. Now we can zone out. Because we've heard that part before. Now let's ask first before we start beating him up. Ask the king. So you're using Timecraft. Timecraft? I suppose I am. But if you're using Timecraft, how did you manage to control it? Timecraft should use immeasurable amounts of power that no mere human could have. So how... Ah! Yes, it is true. I could not have harvested Timecraft on my own. So, I had some help. Help? Who would... Oh. Whoa. Isn't it obvious? The universe would. I only had to wish for it. And the universe delivered. The universe? Who is that? A person? Nah, it's... Wow. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't even remember. It's... What's beyond this plane, correct? What's in the sky? You clench your fists. The king sobs. I knew Vogardians were ignorant of it, but I did not think travelers from other countries were too. How could you have... Vogardians, huh? Interesting choice of words. Are you not from Vogard yourself? He isn't, Madame Odile. I feel like I've seen an article about it somewhere recently. I saw it today. Where was it again? So you're not from Vogard, but you still want to freeze it in time? Who do you call home then? The king flinches. He does not answer. You shake your head and breathe out. An article about the king somewhere. Mirabelle remembers it. You might have seen it somewhere too. Could it be somewhere in the house? Ask the king. Why call yourself king? I have decided my will is more than just the will of Vogard. Vogard doesn't know. No one knows that I am doing what needs to be done. They do not understand. Someone who selfishly does what needs to be done against the will of the people. In Vogard, such a person can only be called a king. So you know that what you're doing is wrong, but no one wants to be frozen in time. Or what? No, that, not what. Zyros, please. Against the will of the people. Yes. Against the will of the universe. No, it is not wrong. Our will is not wrong. I just want Vogard to stay like this. Forever. 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 I think that's all I can ask. Nothing to ask. Time to whoop his ass. Give everybody their super duper buffs. Look away, Orifice. Thank you. I appreciate. Dang, that was a good bop. That was it? Alright, time for this slow fight against the king to the death, like you said. Just attack. Just keep attacking. With all those buffs that we got from everything. Oh my god. Zone out for this part? Yes. We are absolutely destroying him. What's this, Yukari? They don't know I'm doing what needs to be done. That's perfect because he's crying. Oh my god. That is so wonderful. Guys, open up that image. Actually, here, I'll just share it. Chat, you don't have to do anything. I got you. But I'll just put this image up really quick. Nice job, Yukari. Where is it? There. Look at that. I don't know why I'm king. Oh, that's so excellent. And it fits. I'm glad someone made it. I was thinking it. I mean, right? It fits. We are just beating him up horribly. Feel a little bad. Don't want to protect yourself anymore. No, our defense is fallen. Tears are gone. Going up for this. Okay, the king waits. And we'll use the adorable moving shield to keep everyone safe from the insta-kill. Does he still have low defense? Yeah, he does. Hit him. Yeah, we can zone out for this part. Dang, I like how the text is just like, you've heard this before, because it's getting frustrated by this. I mean, if it wasn't for whatever the heck is happening, we wouldn't have made it this far anyway. Sifrin would have died, or we would have died to the king because we didn't know how to stop that insta-kill spell to begin with. Not when I still can't say it. Say what? Say what? Still have to wonder, what does he mean? Can't say what? What is the it that he's referring to? Where's this area he's from? Who he is? Huh? I don't know. Well, we made it. We're back here again. Yay, we're back, guys. We beat the king. Everything can go back to normal. Normal. Again. Head house maiden. Maribel. Once more. That's the head house maiden? Here again. Third time's the charm, isn't it? Talk to the head house maiden with a loop break. And will you loop back once more? But you managed to beat the king, didn't you? Together with your family? You didn't think helping them the day before would amount to anything, but time changed a little, didn't it? Even if it wasn't much, it changed. It changed. You know them now. You're a family. Isn't it just like the books Bonbon reads? Friendship fixes everything, and so if you talk to everyone again, talk to that housemaiden again, maybe something will change too. You should talk to everyone. Okay. Hello. Well, we did it. We won. Whoop whoop. Ah, whoop whoop indeed. It was fun traveling with everyone. I will miss it. I feel like there's a lot of foreshadowing of sometimes you can't control what changes and sometimes it hurts. I suppose everyone will go back to their homes now. Mirabelle would probably stay here. Isabelle will probably go back to Juvent. And we'll ask someone to accompany Bonnie back to Bambouche. What about you, Sifrin? Will you be going back home? No deal. Why not say it in the end? I can never go back home. Oh. Why not? You look away. No. Sorry, this isn't any of my business, but no home at all. I never knew. I'm sorry. You keep looking away. I'll probably be going back to Kaboo soon. Our paths will diverge soon, but if you ever come towards Kaboo, please come by and say hello, won't you? Don't be a stranger, Sifrin. You nod. Let's at least eat together tonight, Odile smiles at you gently. I never said thank you. You saved me that time against the sadness, and you saved me when we met. You're the one who saw me back then, right? When I was walking? Ah, when you first met Bonnie forever ago. Bonnie was out of it. They'd been walking away from their village for days when you saw them, crying, barely hanging on, walking to escape the slowly encroaching king's curse. They fainted as soon as you got to their side. I was really tired then, so I don't remember well. But you saw me, right? You made everyone notice I was there, and I never said thank you for that. Or for protecting me. So, thanks, stupid! Bonnie runs into you, pressing their face against your left side. Their arms are still at their sides, though. Is that a hug? Without raising your arms, you gently lean back against them. I'll miss you, friend. I know you'll leave soon, but, you should come back to Bambouche one day, so you can meet my sister. So I can say, that's friend. They helped me a bunch. They're really cool. So come and see me sometime, yeah? Promise? Yeah, I'll come by. Yay! I'll be waiting for you, friend. Bonnie smiles at you. Good, Bonnie. Nice smile. Hi, Sifrin. I know you may be tired of hearing this by now, but I'm glad we talked yesterday. I've always thought change was about changing yourself and only yourself. I couldn't be how I thought I had to be. Clearly the fault was mine, you know? It's my responsibility to change, even if I don't want to. That's what I thought, at least. But even if you, Sifrin, can understand what I'm going through, if you're the same, even in a small way, then I must believe that I'm not the only one feeling this way about the change belief either. And if I'm not the only one feeling restricted by the change belief, if there's more people out there feeling the same as I do, then shouldn't the belief change instead of us? Blanky! Thank you for that raid, and hello everyone. Welcome to In Stars and Time, an adorable little RPG about sadness, Groundhog's Day, and sadness, and also family. Hey! How are you doing today? How was your stream? Hello everybody, my name's Zyros. I am a demi-human dream VTuber who loves to give people good dreams or good nightmares, depending on what you really prefer for some reason. I had pasticcio today. You're so lucky. Hey guys, Blanky and I both found out that we found out about each other, not about ourselves. That we're both Greek. I have another sister, and I couldn't be happier. This is why it's so cool meeting people online and through streaming. This is why I love streaming. Heck yeah, yeah! I'm so glad you had some pasticcio. How was it? Was it delicious? I'm all out of wit. Then shouldn't the belief change instead of us? I have a lot ahead of me still, but I never would have realized this without you, Sifrin. So, whenever you're done traveling or you'd like to stay someplace for a little bit, It was so good. I need to learn the recipe, to be honest. I know how to make pasticcio. I didn't learn how to make too many things. I still have my yaya's cookbook, but yeah. Oh, I need to go back and learn some of those recipes. She liked putting cinnamon in a lot of stuff, I found out. But I mean, I'm fine with that. I love cinnamon. Maybe think about coming to visit Dormont just to say hi? But you don't have to. It's just an idea. I'd like that, Mirabelle. Oh. I'm glad we're friends, Cyprin. You teach me then. I got you, fam. Let's go. Don't forget about me on your journey, okay? Zeros cooks? Yes! I cook! Mirabelle smiles at you happily. We've gone over this. You're the one who doesn't know how to cook.
Sif, we did it. We beat the king.
You wanted to tell me something?
Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, so the thing I said I would tell you is
Isabel stares at you thoughtfully.
never mind.
Huh?
What is it? Nah, it doesn't really matter that much. I really want us to have a feelings talk about your feelings before we go our separate ways. And I can always tell you my thing after that. So, never mind. Sorry. I'll tell you later.
But you could tell me your thing now.
Wow, you're really curious about it, huh? But nope. I will not say a thing. Oh, but I will say something, though. I'm glad we're friends, Cyprin. Oh.
Somehow you feel a little let down that he didn't try the usual thing, but I'm glad we're friends too, Issa.
Oh, crap, I think I might cry. We're friends.
You're friends. Isabel's cheeks are dark. You're sure yours are too. You both smile.
I hope you'll at least visit sometime, Sif. Our journey is over, but don't be a stranger, okay?
You nod. I hear Clef screaming in the distance. Pretty much. I hope you had a good stream, Blanky, and thank you again for stopping by. If you need to raid and run, I totally understand. But welcome. The head house maiden. If everyone is saying something different now, if everyone is talking to you, really seeing you, then wouldn't the head house maiden say something different now too? If things changed before, can't they change now? Maybe. Maybe. Hello? Traveling one. Are you done talking with your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. It was good. I died a lot though. Classic. Ah, perfect. I just looked up pasticcio and it looks more like a lasagna with ziti pasta. Blanky, did I not tell you that normally I told Blanky that I just tell people it is Greek lasagna because that's what everybody says it looks like. You'll find the text overlapping weird. Wait, what text? Where? What do? You mean like? Oh, you mean on her hair? Basically what it is. Did I have it at that Greek place? You had some, yeah. I'd like to thank you for accompanying young Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Cyprin, yes. If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. Oh. I know you will go back on your travels soon, but I do hope... of course. Of course. Stupid. But no matter what, know that Dormont will always be open to you. Please come back. Any time. Oh. Oh no, an ad break. Cyprin, you're stuck in an ad break, Cyprin. Oh no, 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 no. Is that Saganaki or something? Yeah, Cheese on Fire is Saganaki. Our friendship, huh? Why would whatever happened before change anything now? Are we stuck in an ad? Yes, we're stuck in an ad for 1 minute. I just remember the cheese being on fire. That's pasticcio. That's not pasticcio, that's Saganaki. Did you have pasticcio? I'm pretty sure you had pasticcio or you saw my pasticcio. Blanky, thank you for that resub. I appreciate it. Efkaristo, Puli. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, need to get out of ad jail so you can see what's happening. I had that platter thing. The platter thing had some pasticcio on it because you had a bunch of little samples of stuff. Why would whatever happen before change anything now? Because you're loved now? You were safe? Is that what you thought? Stupid. 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 You try and breathe. Oh. Siffrin! It's fine. It's just the end again. It's the same. I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. It'll just be... You'll be going back. Back when everything started. See? You already know what will happen after that. If you know what happens next, it means you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Different? Oh, this is different. Something wrong? You turn your head. Odile is looking right at you. You can't shift your expression fast enough. All your friends can see you. Siffrin! What is it? Is everything okay? And Housemaiden, is something the matter? I can't fix it on my own. Not before it all ends. If only I had noticed it sooner.
Huh? What's happening?
Bryn? You can't move. You're frozen. Siffrin, what's... Siffrin, what's...
Is something happening? The air around us. It feels like...
My head hurts. It's my fault that you have to suffer like this. Siffrin! They're all running, reaching towards you. Bryn, come back! Something's wrong! You have to move. Siffrin! Just move! I just hope that one day you can catch Isabeau's hand.
Sif!
Sif! Siffrin! You might learn. You take a step forward. To forgive. And then... You should make Zyros take you to Greece and Easter, then the best slime you'll ever have, I swear. Oh, probably. I would love to go to Greece and Easter. That'd be so wonderful. You open your eyes and already reaching out to nothing. Stupid. You press your palms against your eyes and laugh. You really believed it, stupid. You really thought this was it. You really thought helping them would save you. If you helped them, if you were loved, it had to save you, didn't it? Friendship would save you, wouldn't it? It was different, but not enough to save you. And now, Mirabelle is back to feeling awful and out of place. Isabeau won't remember the night you spent under the stars. Odile's still hiding everything about herself. Bonbon is back to Bonnie, is back to hating you, and you're back here. That's what you get for hoping. That's what you deserve. Oh, Mirabelle will be here soon, won't she? Just breathe, Siffrin. The power of friendship didn't work. It's fine. All you can do is try something else now. It's fine that didn't work. It's fine that they don't remember. God has blessed me with another day. I'm about to make it everyone's problem. What's up, Marley? It's good to see you. I was telling people earlier about how we were busy from doing all the test stuff, and it was a lot of fun. Good to see you too. It's always a good day to see you, my friend. I'm very excited for next month. And for this month. I know there's still a lot that has to happen, and I know how busy that'll make stuff for you. But yeah. We're excited for Blitzball. It's all fine that everything that just happened has been reset. It's totally fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. How many times have you told yourself that you're fine, but you aren't fine? Back to the stage. You got a memory of family. Vin Diesel will remember this. When equipped, memory of family doubles everyone's XP gained in battle except for yours. That's just to help do that thing that I talked about to get everyone to max level. Zyros is now a Blitzball fanatic and he's going to drag us along for the ride. Pretty much. You're all coming with me, kicking and screaming. Okay, we're still in Act 3. I mean, of course we're still in Act 3. Act 3 is the final act. Yeah. Pew pew. Siffrin, you're up. Here again. Have you thought about doing a sleepover tonight? Oh, blah, blah, blah. You watch her go. Goodbye. Oh, I'm sure they're gonna love it. Kicking, screaming, yeah. Kicking, maybe. Screaming, not gonna give you the satisfaction. Hi, you signed into the favorite tree thing. Hit the clock tower, buddy. Hello, Loop. Welcome back, Stardust. Power of love didn't cut it, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping this could be it somehow, too. But at least you found out more about your party, didn't you? You had fun, didn't you? What is it all good for? They'll all forget it in the next loop. Yeah, but... For once, Loop seems at a loss for words. In the meantime, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Let's talk about something. Sure, what do you want to talk about? Why Stardust? Because you're what's left, I suppose. What's left? What's left of what? And because it's a cute nickname. You're my little Stardust. My little cutie patootie Stardust. Ew. But... Hey, Locke, what's up? Just say you don't want to answer, it's fine. But it's so much fun to annoy you instead. Distracting people with puns and jokes is the best way to evade stupid questions. Yeah, you can relate. What should I do next? Well, we've helped our family already. Let's ask about the loop. What should I do now? So you found out more about Timecraft, and the head housemaid and just repeated everything when you saw her. What else could you do to find out more about the loops? But I'm already talking to Loop. Let's try asking other questions about the loops then. What about more about the king? So the king might not be from Vogard. That is interesting information. You smile smugly. Sounds like asking him was a good idea, huh? Yeah, Stardust, you were right. We really don't know anything about him, so any new information is useful. Housemaiden mentioned she saw some articles about the king somewhere, didn't she? If she saw some, maybe you should check it. Around rooms that you explore every time while going to the house. Might be a lot of information though, so make sure you ask yourself the right questions. I was about to explode while I was reading that. We don't need to help everyone. We already did that. It led to nothing. I had a question about... Nah, nothing. I'm good. See ya. See you later, Stardust. You give them a nod and walk away. She'll go and grab some food and lurk in the meantime. Sounds good, Blanky. Yo, we gotta play more Lethal Company soon. Loop is definitely not evil. Just a few more hours until it is once again time to burn my bread. Oh, yo, bread? Yo, I love this banana. It's my favorite banana. Betrayal! The banana killed me! How could you, banana? You're a living comedy sketch. Such a nice point of view of ourselves now. We gotta make you a VRM model, to be honest. If I could get someone to help me make a model of myself in 3D, I totally would. You know, I started as 3D. Croissant! I started in 3D with my original model. Must not have been important. Minotaur! Thank you so much, Minotaur, for that resub. Bringing us one step closer to the prime goal. Or plus goal? What do you call it? What? While passing through, you take a deep breath and you quickly poke Adil's side. Beyond throwing you a look, she doesn't react. You try not to smile. I'm gonna ask a friend if they're free. Maybe they can help. Oh, that'd be awesome. I know what I'm looking for. Not over there. Go this way. I think I went to the wrong area. Guys, remember that your subs matter. If we can hit 100 unique subs, then that's a bunch of sub sandwiches that we get to make. More importantly, it adds to us getting that 60-40 split from Twitch. I feel like it's the Change God doing this. That Change God needs to get out of the way. Quit being a punk ass. What I say. That's my opinion. Did I go too far? I think I might have gone too far. Let's keep looking around. For a little bit. Nah. I'm pretty sure that this floor isn't the one I want to be on. I guess it's the... It might be the third floor. It's in here? I'm looking for something specific. It's not here, though. So, goodbye. Let's keep looking. Maybe it's on floor 1? Let's check floor 1 and see. Whoop! You wake up. You dreamt about someone crying into nothing. Whose voice was it? Maybe it's here. Hey, I hope you guys enjoy Persona 3. I will be watching from my castle. You guys all have to tell me about it. I know Persona 3 is already good. I just mean the remake. I'm sure it's going to be great, though. Is it this room? Yes, it's this room. Some papers. There seem to be various newspaper articles about the king. You never looked at them very closely before, have you? You take a step forward. Oh, so many articles about the king. His conquest was slow enough that the Volgardian press had time to write about him. I remember that. But there's no one to write them now. You'll start reading up random articles. This article is about his slow march to Dormont's house. This one is about him probably being from another country than Volgard. Huh? He really isn't Volgardian then. Oh, apparently not. This article says there's no record of him anywhere. Up until he appeared out of thin air sometime in his adulthood. Looks like he lived in the city of Corbeau for a few years before he became the king. So he was a traveler? Like Fred and Dial? Or Deal? Please don't compare us to him, thank you. That's right. He did talk about Volgardians before. The way he phrased it did seem like he thought of Volgardians as people other than himself. And he said he thought of Volgard as welcoming. Always willing to welcome people in, even if someone with no name, no home to speak of. You should go and ask the king where he's from later. Oh, this article is about his fashion sense. Huh? From what I've heard, he does have a very distinctive hairstyle. This article is more about his armor, actually. They even included a sketch. Look. That is definitely him. Well, it's very... shiny? I suppose. Very imposing. There's something that caught your attention, though. What do you guys think it is that caught our attention? What could it possibly be? I'll let chat guess before I pick. I'm gonna see if you guys can see what it is. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's the patterns. Patterns? On his chest and gauntlets, you mean? It's just a weird lozenge. What's so weird about that? Those are stars. Stars? What's a star? The dots in the sky, correct? You nod. Is that so? Oh! This article here does mention his speech mannerisms. Stars and sky-related things seem to be something he comes back to often. Stars, huh? What could it be interesting about them? Stars. Is there somewhere in the house where you could find out more about them? Somewhere we could find out more about stars. I wonder. Why, yes, I believe there is, and I haven't gone there at all yet. Doesn't Siffrin do that too? You mean when Siffrin swears? What does Siffrin say? Everyone else says, oh crap, what does Siffrin say? They do not. They have no concept of colors or space. Well, not completely for space. The colors, yes. There is no color in this world. It is devoid. You know, usually I'd be worried about this, but Sif doesn't seem worried at all. You smile at Isabeau. Yep, I'm not worried at all. Bled! Floor 3. They're aware of the dots in the sky, yes. You dreamt you were eating a rotten apple. Your stomach hurts already. In that case, let's leave. Skip that. Okay, we'll go to the right. Go up this way. Past this door. Oh no.
Yeah, everyone, as soon as I touch that, is just like, Sif, no! And it just explodes. Well, more like he freezes, but yeah. You and your family members are reflected in it. Look at that. It's family members now. It's not saying party anymore when it comes to the description or allies. No. Picture's still the same. You smile at the picture. Now that you can see the key, pick it up. Yeah, isn't that a nice change? After you do that that loop where you help them all, Sifrin will now refer to everyone as his family instead of just allies and whatnot. 'Cause yeah, he agrees, you know? Family. 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 I found the Madge key. This key's Madge. We go back. We're done in here. We're gonna look for a place where we can learn more about stars. Where could we go to do that? I wonder. And I wonder. So this is something that you wouldn't know unless you've done this before. Because we've only gone through... You know how I normally go here and we go and grab the crest and we always go to the same spot? There are two other ways we could go. One of them I think is always just a dead end, and then there's one that has another path we can go down. I wonder what's down that path. Zephyrin is now level 65. He's a Chad. We should go to space, clearly. Yes. I will go to the one place where capitalism can't reach us. Space! Okay. I'll take this star crest. Stop Jeff Bezos, he's the king. Oh shit, he might be actually. At least a certain muskmelon beat us to the punch. Alright, we go this way. Go this way. Open that. Continue north. Then go up this. Oh, let's check this place out, guys. Oh. Oh. Whoa! Where are we? There's a big window over there, see? What? Was there a room like this in the house? Yeah, I remember. Someone was working here, studying. It looked like... Sorry, I can't remember. That's in the sky, though. That's stars. Those are stars, right? Stars, like the king's armor. Indeed. We should look around. Good news, there's no key or knife in here, Stardust. There's a book in Kabuin open on the table. You all look at Odile. Kabuin book here in Vogard, how rare. The title translates to Colors Through Time. Seems to be an essay about color theory. Color theory? What's a color? We don't have time for this. Yeah, you don't really care. You can go and reread the book about colors in the secret library if you're so curious. Roll up paper. You want to roll one. It's a star chart. Another star chart. Pile of papers. Something is written on them. Looks like a child tried to write down their first word. That sure is some awful handwriting. And a determined child. It's like they tried to write the same word on all those papers. Okay. Telescope. It's dusty. What's that? Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's a telescope. I think you watch the sky with it. Like clouds? Like stars, I think. During the night, since they're not here during the day. Stars. Boring. World globe. We are here. Isabel points to where you are on the lower half of the globe. Vogard, land of change. Kaboo is here. Odile points to a big country far from Vogard. Kaboo, country you visited at least once. And Bamboosh is here. Bonnie points to a spot almost on the edge of Vogard. You look away from the globe. You see a spot on the globe where the paint has started wearing out, like someone kept dragging their finger on it. You drag your finger there too. Erased. You almost want to look for the lightless paint. Interesting. Some books. Just looking at them gives you a headache. A big window. Stars! But don't they only appear at night? We left early in the morning, so it should still be light outside. I've heard it's always nighttime near the king. Maybe this is his influence. It was dark around the house yesterday too, remember? Stars. Stars like the king's armor. Stars like the king keeps mentioning. Stars like... You should remember them. Something in you tells you you should. Every time you raise your head and look up at them, you feel like it's something you've done dozens, hundreds, thousands of times. But you can't remember any of it. You can't remember what you were even trying to see looking up at them. The king. Every time you face him, he asks you the same question. Do you remember? Remembering is not something you're very good at. There's so much you can't remember. You're a very forgetful person after all. You can't remember basic items. You forgot where you're going half the time. You can barely remember people's names. You've noticed you're starting to forget whole loops. You can barely remember anything that happened before you started looping in time. You can barely remember anything that happened before. And this is relatable for me because I do have bad memory. I have a problem remembering stuff a lot. You breathe out and unclench your fists. What you can't and can't remember doesn't matter much now, does it? King. Does he want you to remember something? Does he... You should go and ask the king what he wants you to remember later. Sif? You okay? Lost in thought, Sifrin. You open your eyes, smile, and shake your head. You have to keep going. I have to keep going, guys. Whee! We don't have to worry about ads right now because we're just going straight to the king. Oh, it's been 1, 2, 3. You've just passed your 20th loop. 20. Is that a lot or too little still? Back to it. I'm ready with my level 50 friends, me and them. Yep, we're all set with our amazing craft abilities, like none of those amazing buffs that they have because those are only a one-time thing. Unless you go back and do that part that has them, which we didn't do. Because we're going speedrun. Not really. We're still taking our time with everything. But still the same. Click that. I can say whatever I want here. When he asks me, do I remember? Just say, do you? That is not how it works. It is not how it works. Cannot compute. Yeah, we can zone out again. And we don't have the key knife either, so we don't get all that extra damage for that either. Kind of a bummer. But, oh well. Well, that reminds me, I need to buff us next time. I forgot about that. Oops. Let's ask him some questions again. See what he has to say. Ask the king. Where are you from? King looks straight at you. What about you, bright one? Where are you from? You flinch. You do not answer. You cannot answer. You hear the king laugh. Ask the king. Every single time you face him, he asks if you remember. There's something he thinks you should know, should remember, but does it really matter, Sifrin? He could just be trying to confuse you. Yeah, speaking in riddles to Bryn. Stop trying to confuse him. He hasn't forgotten anything. But you have, haven't you? You try not to think about it, but what have I forgotten? Forgotten? Oh, bright one, why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten? Haven't you always known? Can't you see the hole it has left behind, if not what it used to fill it? Don't you feel it? Its absence. But what the crab is it? All of it! You've forgotten it all, Bright One. They all have. We all have. No one can say it. No one can even remember it. It escapes us. It will keep escaping us. Oh, why don't you remember? I can tell everything from your accent to the way you use craft, to the stitching on your cloak and hat, to those pins you wear. You should remember. You and I, of all people standing here, should remember. Bright One, please, please, just remember it. Say it. Make it real. Please. You can remember, then maybe.
What is happening? Is he okay? Something we've all forgotten. I haven't forgotten anything, stupid.
Tiff?
Something you've forgotten. Something everyone has, even if they don't pay attention to it. The hole is left behind. Something bigger than just the stars. What you're trying to remember doesn't exist anymore, but someone might still have written proof it existed, haven't they? Ask the king absolutely nothing. I don't know if we ask him that again. Yeah. Can't answer where we're from. It has to do something with probably that erased country. One that no one can say the name of. Maybe the name of it is something like Schwibbly Dibbly and no one wants to say it because it's just so outrageous. Like, who would come from a place like that? The name doesn't even make sense. It's nonsensical. We're so weak now. I miss having all of those buffs from earlier. the fuck country. That's why no one can say it. That's why they say crab. Crab! Redstone or some other color name. Bam. That'd be a cool thing. I might as well just beat him up again. Rainbow Land. Rainbow Land. The land of color and happiness. Welcome to Rainbow Land. But we're all happy all the time. Except for when we're not. Then we're not happy. Just into quite a lot. I don't know if it was a specific color. I don't think they'd all forget all colors, maybe. I don't know. We could check that color craft book. Remember that? They mentioned that we can do that. Now that we've seen that one other book, we can check the color theory book and see if that changed what it has to say too. Remember, any lead is a good lead, and we'll take every lead we can get because we are very lost and confused. The king cries. Of course he does, because there's a little bit. I mean, not no reason why he's crying. Hit him with the paper. Ah. Nice paper hit. I can zone out for this part, yes. Different has seen this so many times. He just wants to be done with it. He's like, yeah, whatever. No one really needs healing or anything, honestly. Like, just lower your cooldowns then at this point, because yeah, everyone's good. Well, slowed. In that case, just hit him with some paper. 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 Thank you for that, Bonnie.
Make it slow again. Oh, I should have lowered his defense. There we go. Lowers defense again. More paper. We love paper. That's why those paper mache hands are so nice though, because then you have more access to paper attacks. Considering the big bad is weak to paper. I love eating paper. Wait a minute. No, don't eat the paper. We need that paper to win. We need the paper to win! Stop! Oh wait, I just realized Cyprin lost his buff. Goodbye, Cyprin. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot. Eeps. That was my bad. Rice paper. Delicious. And more paper then. I think this should be the last hit for us to get out of here. Oh, we have to do a bit more damage. Okay, that's fine. Good job, Bonnie. That was a good whack. There we go. Zone out again. We've heard it already. You don't even feel like you've accomplished anything by killing him anymore. It's just like, okay, we got it. We've done this before, King. You can disappear and you will disappear. Goodbye, Mr. King. This entire game though brought a fear to me that I never thought I would have, and that's being stuck in a time loop. I always thought being in a time loop would be cool, and then I was like, wait, no, this is what it would actually feel like. This is terrible. I don't ever want this to happen. Let's see if we can get Isabeau to tell us what he's been avoiding telling us this whole time. Left gonna miss it because this is our how many times have we been up here now? This will be the 4th time. Boop, boop, conversation to do your fake research. Oh, so you figured it out, did you? Don't tell anyone. I'd like to see Isabeau try to figure it out for a little longer. Very excited to hear what he comes up with next. Spoonology? Bananology? Yeah, you got this. Bananology would be quite appealing. Ah! I'll miss you, Cyprin. You're a little strange, but you're a good kid. Maybe try letting down your walls every once in a while, huh? Come to Kaboo anytime. Maybe we'll meet again during our travels. Or your travels. She's smiling at you gently. You force yourself to smile back. Cyprin, is everything... Ah! I have even more pineapple slices in my pocket!
Crab, yeah!
Never mind. Take care of yourself, Cyprin, alright? You nod. Back looking around curiously as always. She sees you stare and flashes you a smile, you smile back. Hello. Skip, skip, skip. 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 We've gone through this. We've gone through this. We don't need to hear it. Before you forget, though, do you have some snacks left? Just to make Bonnie not say anything.
before you forget, though. Can we group hug after I speak to the head house maiden? Oh, would you be okay with it? I'd love to. You nod. You should make sure to talk with everyone before talking to Isabeau. Maybe she won't interrupt us. Okay. Hello, Isabeau.
Sif, we did it. We did it.
Hello? Am I trapped? Game? Did I break the game? There.
I said... Do you remember what I said at the clock tower?
Do you remember? You wanted to tell me something?
Yes, yes. Okay. Whew. Sifiruni. Sifrin.
Look. Are you both finished? Please wrap it up so we can go. There's so much we have to do before we can go back to our lives. You two can talk later, okay? Oh, Gems. Did I interrupt?
It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
Are you sure?
No problem. Don't worry about it. There has to be a better moment later. A better moment than saving the country. Ugh.
Oh.
Anyway, Sif, I'm glad this is over. I can't wait to go back to my old job, you know? Make sure you say hi when you're near Jovant, okay?
Good job, Odile. Now we have to do it again. Talk to her. Traveling water. I want to see time and space just crush me again. Crush me. Power of time and space. Am I real to you right now? Real? What are you? Oh no. No. You sigh. It's fine. She isn't real to you right now either. You wait for her to finish. Oh, Sifrin, I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. I'm sorry. You smell the burnt sugar again. Been following you for a while, for so long you can't even remember when it started. But when you talk to her, it's overpowering. So overpowering you could throw up. Broken. Like every time you're about to loop back in time, you feel a tug on your stomach. You usually don't pay attention to the tug, but there's nothing else to focus on right now. You wonder what that's all about. Yeah, burnt sugar. Any second now. It's my fault that you have to suffer like this. I hope that one day you might learn to forgive. The curtain falls. Whoop. Hey, we're back again. You're back here again. That's right. You'll know her entire lines by heart. Here again. Talk to you later, Mira. Learn about the carrot method. See you later, Mira. Sifrin is made out of sweets. I knew it. Isabeau's here probably pondering what favorite acid trait. Isa! I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. A cute joke, yeah it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty, tremendous tree. Both laugh uproariously, raises his hands towards your shoulder. You watch his hand get closer to you again. Maybe this time. Closer. Closer. His hand abruptly stops above your shoulder and goes back to his side. Nope. Whee! Hi, Stardust. So, got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? Why would I? Your name is literally Loop. Oh, stars above it is. Teehee. Ugh. But just because I call myself Loop doesn't mean I know anything. I'm just bad at names. But I'll see what I can do. What's your question? You know anything that could help? Such a broad question, Stardust. As I've told you before, I know as much as you do right now. How can that be? What do you mean? Aren't you here to help me? Why don't you know more about the loops you're supposed to help me with? The big Alistar energy in this one. Tee! Don't you tee-hee me. Aww. I still don't have a good answer for you, Stardust. Isn't it already nice that you have me to talk to about those loops? You could be alone, stuck with only your tiny brain for company, with no one to talk to. Okay. Well, why don't we summarize what we know about those loops? We might find something out. You sigh and nod. Nothing better to do, you suppose. So, you're currently stuck in a time loop for some unknown reason. The loop starts when you wake up in Dormont, and seems to end when you talk to the head housemaiden. Unless I die first or touch a tear. Yes, maybe the loop considers getting frozen in time by those tears a sort of death. But why aren't you looping back when you get frozen in battle? Huh? Isn't it because I thought the tears work differently than an actual time freeze skill? Is that so? Well, you're the one getting frozen, so you'd know. So you loop if something keeps you from advancing in some way. I wonder if other things would count as keeping you from advancing. Like what? Like, what if we cut off your legs? Would you immediately loop back? You can't advance if you have no legs, right? I'd rather not test that one. Aw, but understandable. But it is interesting, though. What makes the loop actually loop? Maybe, does the loop consider talking to the head housemaiden something that keeps you from advancing somehow? Oh, maybe, but what would advancing even mean then? Towards what goal? Is there something that happens when you talk to the head housemaiden that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish? You know, I wonder if Loop is the king, given they both have the same star on their chest. They do have stars, and Loop has a bunch of stars around them. As you found out, all of this might be the work of Timecraft, a power that should be impossible to use. But you and the king are somehow able to manipulate it. But am I manipulating Timecraft if I can't control it? But you can, can't you? You can more or less control where you come back. Except when you talk to the head housemaiden, it seems, which brings you back to the start. But just being able to loop back in time and avoid death might count as you being able to use Timecraft. But if Timecraft is supposed to be too dangerous to even use, how did I get that power? And how can you break the loop for good? Yes, those are the big questions, aren't they? I do wonder about the limitations of your powers still. What makes you actually loop? Somehow I feel like finding out more about that would be useful. Stardust, we've been talking for a while, so maybe not right now, but when you have some time, will you hang out with me for a bit? Huh? Hang out? I have a theory I'd like to test. A game theory, and we haven't spent any time together, Stardust. I'm lonely. I want to have a long conversation with someone. Anyone. I want to hang out. Ugh. Again, it doesn't have to be right now. Our little hangout time might last a while. Maybe even longer than the rest of the day. I'm sure you have plans for this loop, so I can wait until you have time. Okay? Theory Loop would like to test about the loops. What if people from that country were all good at using Timecraft, but that caused issues, like maybe why it disappeared? Maybe. I mean, that's a good possibility, you know? It's a theory. They both came from the same place. I'm going to take advantage of this ad break and go to the bathroom. Whee! I'll be right back, chat. You can keep coming up with theories of your own, though. Whee!
Zyros has gone time to cause me.
Isn't it a fascinating mystery? I love this game. This is why I love this game. The story is so crazy. I've only just tuned in, but I have a theory given my knowledge of time loops from various media. What's up, Ray? talk to Loop and hang out with them when you have time then? Yay! I'll be waiting, Stardust. In the meantime, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? What should I do next? You're doing so many different things. Need help with nothing, actually, so never mind. I meant to hit the middle option. Let's talk about something. My turn, actually. My turn. I have a question. So. How's your touch exposure therapy going? Your what? In the gardening room. You've been practicing to touch your party in that annoyingly cramped room, right? How does Loop know about this? It's going well. I'm so happy for you. Touching people is so weird, right? At least you have all the time in the world to get used to it. Especially since they don't remember what you did at your loop, right? Removes all the yucky ew vulnerability of it all. Maybe we can hang out now. Oh! Our theory hangout! Yes! But we can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower? Wait. You want me to sneak out? And spend a loop with me, yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? Does it matter what they think? They'll forget it all in your next loop, after all. Guess it doesn't. Neat. Will you come then? I'll come. Neat. I'll see you soon then? You nod. Yeah, loop with loop. You spend the rest of the night with everyone. Early in the morning, while everyone is still asleep, you quietly slip away and head to the favor tree. A loop with loop, or a loop with lop. But you can't see loop anywhere. Up there, Stardust! Up there! Up there? Did loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waving at you from the top of the tree. I'm here! I'm here! Come and join me, Stardust! How? Oh, come on! Just climb the tree! I know you can do it! You sigh and climb the tree. Loop is Matt Pet. That's why he does have a game theory that he wants us to test out right now. Ah, isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up! I like this shot of them together, by the way. You are. You can see the house from there. Everyone will be inside the house soon. You try not to think about it. Thank you for coming to today's loop hangout. If you hang out with me, it'll take some time and... Well, you know how this goes. I sure do. I haven't actually prepared anything to talk about. So, tell me about yourself, Stardust. Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? It just feels like it. You know too much about me. You knew my name. You know how I think. You knew me before we even met, didn't you? Kind of. Kind of. Do I know you? Oh, no, you don't know me. Don't worry. Your memory isn't failing you this time. When we met under the favor tree, that was the very first time we've ever seen each other. Is that so? So then... Is that why you're helping me? Because you know me? Oh. Not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you actually believe me? When I say I'm here to help. You don't think I'm lying and I'm actually the one trapping you here or whatever? You really believe that I'm here to help you? I do. I think Loop is here to help us. Oh. You always surprise me, Stardust. I know I wouldn't believe myself if I was in your place. Maybe time has made me more jaded than you are. But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So you believe it's possible? For me to escape? Of course. Why would I be here otherwise? I'm trapped here with you, after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, you know, to be stuck somewhere with no hope of escape. Forced to relive the exact same events over and over, taking any deviation as a sign that things are finally going to change, that everything will be okay, and finding yourself trapped still. Look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine. Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance.
Tell me more about yourself, Loop. I have to wonder if this might be a situation akin to the Full Metal Jacket reasoning. I'd rather not. Loop winks and blows you a kiss. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop laugh softly as well. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed by the very first trap. How embarrassing. Hey, you and Loop animatedly talk about the different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. You talk and talk until the sun has risen high above you in the sky. Ah, it'll happen soon now. What will? The theory crafting part of our hangout session, of course. You open your mouth to ask and then... Hey, wait a minute. What is that in the sky? You heard a horrible sound. Your head. You saw something. I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's going to end with this. What? I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the king's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack. The king's first attack? How long have you been talking to Loop? Who was the king attacking? Who was he? King doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone... I can feel it every time. Whatever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Something so terrible that it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees. Stars. I wonder who he attacked. You can't even hear Loop speak. Your friends. They were against the king just now. You know how to survive his first attack. You found out, but... You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you. Not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze. No sadness. Just some slight impatience, like... Did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the king attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already, so we can move on. Who is the king fighting? Who did the king just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Why is Loop so ooh? Did you figure out who the king is fighting, ooh? Did you figure out what just happened, Stardust? Did you? You start screaming. It's because you weren't there. They died because you weren't there. They're gone because you weren't there. You clutch your head, your hair, your stomach, because you weren't there. Because of you, they're gone. They're gone. Because of you, because of you, because of you, because of you, because of... You stumble and fall to your knees. You breathe harshly, in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. You can't... You hit the ground with your fist. Why? Loop does not answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. You! Loop is looking straight at you. They don't even seem to care that you drew out your dagger. Somehow, this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You breathe slowly, in and out. What was that for? For funsies, of course. You take a step forward. And because I was curious to know how the loops work. Aren't you? How the loops work? How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Think, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh? Because the king won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't you? Don't you? I kind of do, though. No, Stardust. You loop when you die. No, it takes a little bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. You didn't die just now, did you? So, why did you loop? Cat, why did we loop? But it's the same with the head house maiden. You don't die when you talk to her, so what makes you loop? You loop when the head house maiden talks to you, and you looped just now. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out? Loop's right. There have been other times you looped back without dying, too. But what could be the reason? Have you figured it out, chat? I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk after all, but... Yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say sorry, so you can stop waiting for it. You don't answer. Well, it looks like that's all you can find out about the loops for now. But you can still find out more about the king, can't you? I'll be ready to help you out next loop, but for now, I think we both need some time. Come back next loop, Stardust. You just walk away. I'm gonna kill you. You don't want to talk to Loop right now. Skirt, skirt. Let me thinky. Take your time thinking. I want to see what these theories of yours are, chat. Now there's another Siffrin. Siffrin is suffering from something. Okay, okay. He does the stuff. The suffer. What a delicious death. We're on loop 27 now. Loop, 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 loop. Oh, you know. That bad? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you'll sleep well tonight. I know how much you value your naps. Say the line, Siffrin. Say the line, Bart. All deals with the shot, Bonnie is... Yeah. You watch her go. I always like that when I loop sometimes the text just breaks and starts blowing all over the place. Say it again. You're beginning to think he never will. You look at his hand coming closer. Closer. As expected, his hand stops above your shoulder. Nope. Get out of my face, please. Goodbye. I'd like to talk to Loop. Hi, Stardust. Are you calling your party family members now? You know, this sounds really awkward, right? You're awkward. Oh, somehow this one seems to have hit home. You feel a little bad. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Let's talk about something. What do you think of my family members? I broke a little bit. I don't really think about them. I try not to even see them at all. Your fighter stands here for a while every time before you come to talk to me, doesn't he? But I make sure to not look his way, so he doesn't exist in my eyes. But what would happen if they saw you? He might be able to see me, if that's what you're asking. But I'm not going to be seen, so we'll never know. And what would happen if you saw them? Something terrible. Like... Plus, why would I care about them? I only care about you, Stardust. Sounds like Loop doesn't want to talk about them for some reason. So we need to find some way to prove that this area existed. A place that we can't remember the name of. And I know exactly how we're going to do it. I think Loop is Siffrin and he's dodging the question, but because time paradoxes. Oh. All this timey-wimey stuff. You're a living comedy sketch. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna do this here really quick. Whee! Go back here again. Looping back, you reset your wounds, but your neck still hurts. Oh god. That's something like got a happy death day. The main character is just constantly dying.
Trying to figure out why. Lupin the King are Sifrin's parents simply. Gasp! A bold assumption, but not an impossibility. It might be true. You guys know I'm not going to tell you, obviously. We got Regenerate as a skill now. Haven't quite worked out the logistics. The dude's name Loop. You're looping. Your loop somehow. Could you imagine if I just spoiled the entire story? That would be extremely lame. Me. You look at the sparkly diary. Mirabelle catches you looking. Oh, this one looks fairly recent. We could read a little bit. Like a tiny bit. Probably should right now. Sure. We do not have time. What I would usually say, but now is a good time to do it. The name of this country. You try to remember. 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 Only silence answers you. Is this what the king wanted you to remember? Just remember it. Say it. Make it real. You can't say it. You don't even want to try, but... You turn to Isabeau. But can you try and say it anyway? Huh? But why? Just gonna give me a headache. Isabeau looks at you. Something about your expression makes him reconsider. Well, sure, Sif. I'll say it. That country's name was... You know, I had it before, but now that I'm actively trying to remember it, nothing comes to mind? Huh. Is that so? You're dumb, Za. I know it. It's... What? But... Wait. Huh? What's... Can't remember it either, yeah? When you asked me, answering you felt automatic. Like if you asked me what 1 plus 1 makes, trying to remember it now is more like... Like calculating 72 times 89. Nah, that's 6,408. I have a brain and I know how to use it. What? Isabeau? Nah, it felt more like asking me to remember my first steps. How can I remember that? I can't remember that. Also, I can't... This face looks like it's eating itself right there. I can't tell what expression that is, but it looks like if someone sucked on a lemon. How can you expect me to remember that? It was a terrible analogy, but I can't seem to remember it either. When we were talking about it, I could think of it clearly, but trying to remember it now, let alone say it. I can't remember the country itself either. I just remember it was an island north of Vogard, and it had a different belief than the change belief, didn't it? Something about the sky? You know, the universe. That's right, the universe. Oh yeah, like stars and stuff. We also know that people could remember that country clearly before, and... my head is killing me. And we know that trying to remember stuff makes our brains hurt. Let's stop here. It'd be bad to fight the king with a raging migraine. Yeah, sorry we couldn't say it, Sif. You don't respond. Stars. So the king is from that country as well. The country no one can remember. Your country. The country you were born in, raised in, spent your entire childhood in, and yet, even now thinking about it, what may have looked like. You can't even imagine it. For a long time now, you haven't been able to remember anything about it. You forget it even exists half the time. Anything linked to that country has just stopped existing for you. Your childhood, your parents, your life, your language, your culture, your faith, the stars, the constellations, the universe. It's all gone, forgotten. The king, he was from there, you're sure of it. And then something happened and the country disappeared without a trace, unable to be remembered by anyone. No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence, but something must have, right? But if it happened, if you're so attached to it, he asks if you remember it every single time you see him. If you're so attached to that country, why would he be so obsessed with Volgard then? Why would he decide to freeze it all in time? You can't figure it out quite yet, but there must be something somewhere. Something that's familiar to his goal. Yes, Henry got it. He's from that erased country. Good job. Looks like she's a character out of the Oblongs Odile? I never thought of that, but you're right. This is her face now. Thanks. No. Yep. Good job, Senri. You did it. Sifrin and the king are from the same country. You need any help you can get. You pick one at random. Color theory, what it means for us in our past. Looks boring and dense. Oh yes, color theory. Are you interested, Cyprian? You shrug. Huh. What's a color? I think we already went over this, actually. Yeah, we've already talked about that. Okay. Alright. Well, we now have to figure out why this is happening. So let's go find more information. Which is actually going to involve us doing something a little crazy. Watch. As I now run into this tier because we need to do this. Whee! We run into the tier. We reset. Start again. Go back to the loop. Go back to floor 2. Proper. Before we find all the keys. Excuse me. Wonder if Sif is the prince of that country that is forgotten. I feel like that's the only thing that makes sense. Wait, what? What's the only thing that makes sense? If he is King's dad, Ayo. King's dad? Who's queen? Had a housemaiden? Loop? You guys did say that Loop and King were Sifrin's parents at some point. Someone said that. I guess we don't need to interact with this room yet. See if we can talk to the king again. Meant Sifrin being from that country because of all the connections between stars and that. Oh yeah, no, he's... We can confirm Sifrin and the king are from the same place. So yes. Other than the prince, Sifrin could be related to a noble from there, and the housemaiden was the princess. Ooh. Let's see if I can call Loop. Hey, Loop. 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 You gonna answer? There's no answer. Hello again. It's us. Does it matter? What else does? I love your theories, guys. Keep them coming. Ask? Can we ask you anything new? Nope, nothing new. In that case, I can't run away. You know what? Just kill us. Go ahead. We will forfeit this round of combat to you. Is the king Sif? Which is why after you win it loops. Doesn't necessarily win right after we beat him though, you know. Takes a bit. You don't have the strength to go on. The king got you again. You'd forgotten the pain, but at least you can move a little this time. Stars, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. You try to speak. Bonnie, run away. Silence. And then footsteps. Come on, you useless body. Bonnie ran away. Bonnie must be safe now, and so... Where the king strikes, you let go. Yes, the loops do not happen when we die. Let's head back to the beginning and see what we could be missing here. We're back. Hey, we're on loop 35 now. Time's going fast, guys. Weren't we just on loop like 28? What happened? Enjoy knowing about carrots. What's the speedrun of this even look like? I have no idea. I didn't look. Okay, I'll check and see. Let's talk about something. What do you want to talk about? There's nothing to talk about, so you stay quiet. You know, Stardust, you're like really quiet, aren't you? I knew you were quiet, but I didn't realize you were that quiet. I really have to carry our conversations most of the time, and you bet. But I don't mind if you stay silent for a bit too, you know? All right. Would you rather I don't say anything rather than talk all the time? Don't you want some quiet? Huh? What? No. I like to listen to people talk. I don't mind if you talk a lot. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It is just nice to hear people talk. It's 4 hours and 38 minutes. Dang. We're on like hour 13. Find out more about the king. What should I do now? Country no one can remember. The way he asks if you remember every time you meet him. The way he talks about the stars, the universe. I never knew before. Never would have guessed. But then, why is he so focused on Vogard? Exactly. Why freeze Vogard in time specifically? We know he appeared in Vogard in his adulthood. The city of Korboke, right? It's a nice place to live, and he must have stayed long enough to have put down some roots. He said earlier, he thought Vogard was perfect. Perfect. And yet he wanted to freeze it in time. Freezing something perfect in time. Like a picture. Picture. Trying to remember what we have to do specifically to trigger the next thing that has to happen. Something about a picture. Maybe the picture room? Ah, yes. Yes, no, that is where we have to go. That's right. Yes. That was the hint. It is the picture room. Good job, guys. You got it. I just thought about it and I'm like, yep. Good job. You astute, clever fellows. Let us go. I was about to just hit a button to loop. I was like, no, it's not that easy. We have to trip on this banana peel first. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I sure do love bananas. You're annoyed there's a more dignified way to loop back in the village. Could you imagine what everybody is thinking when they see Siffrin walk on a banana and just die? All these people in town. Can you imagine being the people in town watching you die? That's exactly what I'm saying. Like every time, just... Oh, look at that. One of our heroes. Oh shit, they walked over banana and snapped the neck. It doesn't matter because they all loop back also. I know, just thinking about it, like, give me for a second. Like, what would they possibly be thinking? The Curb Your Enthusiasm music starts up. Sorry. No, don't apologize. I'm just thinking, like, what do you think they would be saying in that moment? Okay. What should we do with it? Yeah, I guess photo. Proof of your family members, proof that you love them, and even if you forget, and you forget a lot, it's proof that you and your friends existed. Proof that you were happy. Proof that this moment happened. Perfectly frozen in time. After the country was forgotten, the king was welcomed by Vogard, wasn't he? Welcomed and helped and loved. To the point where he sees Vogard as perfect. But no one knows why the country was forgotten. What's keeping Vogard from being forgotten the exact same way? Wasn't it his duty as thanks for welcoming him to make sure such a fate would never befall Volgard? What else could he do but make sure this perfect country was preserved in amber forever? How could he ever let go? You understand the king more than you'd like to, but still, he's... You want to talk to him again? Okay, we'll go talk to the king. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ooh, look, a tear. Ah, ah. I think about that kind of stuff too a lot whenever I watch some Time Shenanigans story. Yeah, like every time that I die like this, so I have to wonder what the party's thinking. You have those weirdos who watch chiropractor videos for the cracking and the popping, hearing his neck snap and going, oh yeah, that's the spot for looping. Okay, let's go. Let's go face off with the king. Hey, king! I got something I want to ask you. What's the matter, you? Hey. Do you? This is not how it works. As he's battle starto. Time travel makes my head hurt because that's the other thing. Time travel rules are always different. Makes it hard to figure out what plot points. Yeah, you didn't manage to beat the king earlier, but you feel a little stronger. Zone out. Yeah, sure, zone out. Bleh. Hello, king. I'm here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. I'd like to ask you a question, please. Where are you from? Will he say it if you ask? Can he say it? Someone asked you this exact question before and you couldn't answer. You couldn't say anything. You forgot it all, but where I'm from? Oh, bright one. If you're asking with such a look in your eye, do you remember then? Can you see it? Can you picture it? Bright one, please. You can't. You have to remember. I know you can. We both can. We're the only ones present here who can. What? Siffrin, what is he talking about? Sif, are you okay? Bright one. No. You're trying, I can tell, but the knowledge keeps escaping you, doesn't it? Slipping through your fingers. It is the same for me. But we have to try to remember, Bright One. I see flashes of it, of what was, the mountains, the sea, the lightless sand, dark like the night sky. Our country, Bright One. Our country, our home. We have to say it. We cannot let oblivion win. This is why he says, I have to say it when we beat him. Our home. We can rebuild it together. Your power and mine. We just have to wish for it. We just have to ask. We just have to say its name. Oh. 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 Color. Oh. Ah! Sif! Ah! No. No. You heard it. He said it. He tried to say it. Your country's name, your home, your... No, it's gone. It's gone! Did he say it? All of it? Did he say it? You couldn't hear it. Can't remember it. Can't... What's happening? The king is attacking Siffrin. Everyone, protect him. Stop talking, king. Leave Frin alone. Sif, your head, it feels like it's splitting in two. Your country, your home. You can't remember it. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Gone from your past, gone from your mind, gone from the very planet you stand on, and it was yours. It was yours. It was yours and it's gone, and you can't even say its name. But if the king could, then maybe say it. You have to say it. If he could do it, maybe you can. Maybe you both can. Right one, please. Please. You inhale. You try to grasp it. Grasp its name.
Ah! No! Your throat. Your head. It hurts. It hurts. You spit blood. You hack up. You have to get it out. Bright One, I almost heard it. Please. Again. Once again, we have to try. Together. Your entire body hurts. Say it. Your head is killing you, but you have to try. You have to. We have to stop the king. Siffrin, whatever he's telling you to say, stop. Bryn! Siffrin! But you have to. But you have to. What do they know anyway? What do they understand anyway? The pain of not remembering your own blinding country. Your own home. The king is right. You have to get it back. You have to get it back. You inhale. Someone is screaming. You realize it's your own voice. Your throat feels raw. Your head feels like it's splitting in two. Your stomach feels like a black hole. Scent of sugars all around you, so thick you almost gag on. You can't hold on to anything anymore. You. I get like that after eating White Castle too. But it's all gone. Oh my god. Ah! 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 You cough. 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 You cough until you can't move or even breathe anymore. Your throat hurts. You couldn't say it. You couldn't say it. So that went great. I love that for us. What was the point anyway? What was the point of saying its name? What was the king thinking? It's gone. Your home is gone and has been for a long time. There's nothing you can do to bring it back. Doesn't the king see that? Doesn't he see that you have to let it go? You start laughing. Will you ever take your own advice? You need to go and talk to the king. One last time. Whee! Hey Kaz, what's up? We're gonna go talk to a king. Whee! Hey, shut up. Get out of my way. I'm busy. Now learn the carrot method. Bye. I'm going this way. Get out of the way. Oh, I'm banana. Banana. The banana peel lays here. Whee! Hello, banana. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta go slip on this peel. Ah. I'm running out of memory points. We're gonna have to stop looping here. We're on loop 42 now, guys. What a delicious death. Should I wait until you do this, or can I wiki this because I'm that curious about it? No, wait. I'd say wait. Don't spoil yourself on what happens. Because we got today and tomorrow to... And I think we can wrap up the whole game in those 2 days. Just wait. Isn't it? You guys get to just think about what happens. My favorite kind of waiting. Oh. Why did you use the 3 colon face? That's cursed. Glad to be on my PC again. I'm glad you're back on your PC too. Good to see you, Kaz. Because I like it. I also like it. It's one of my favorite emotes that I used to use. Zone out for this part? Yeah, we can zone out again. Did we really lose to the king last time? No, we didn't. Ask. Hello, king. I'm here to ask you a question about your... I don't know. Let's stop fighting. What? Siffrin? What are you... You don't need to fight anymore, do you? You understand what the king wants, how he feels. If only you could make him understand. We don't have to fight. We're looking for the same thing. I know. I understand why you're doing this, but this isn't the way to do it. We can protect this country another way. You don't need to freeze it forever. Do you really want it all to end? Let's just stop fighting. Leave this country be. We don't need to keep holding on to it. Let's just let it go. We have to let it go, King. Guys, maybe it's working. Perhaps you are right, Bright One. Huh? What? Let us stop this battle. Let us talk to one another. As people from the same country. Oh, look at that. Okay. Battle's over. We win. The king has stopped fighting you. You lower your dagger.
Cyprin? Is this it? You're gonna stop just like that?
Boniface.
You destroyed my home, froze my sister, froze all of Vogard in time, and you'll just stop. Just like that?
Oh. Oh. I will. I have fought for long enough. And I'm starting to realize that even if I did win, my victory would be short-lived.
Because you'd be frozen in time yourself, maybe? Stupid.
Perhaps. But if someone from my own country is the one asking, then shouldn't I listen? Oh. Oh. After all, only a fellow compatriot would understand my pain.
You said you and Cyprin are from the same country. We don't know where Fryn is from, so...
What happened? The king cries out. Oh. Oh. But that's the problem, isn't it? That's what we'd like to know as well, isn't it? If I mention it, you might be able to remember it for a brief second. The fate of the island north of Vogard. An island north of Vogard. Is it perhaps the one we can't say the name of?
The one no one can remember anything about.
The very one.
That's where you're both from? So then, what happened?
The king sobs. I suppose your story might be similar to mine, Bright One. One day, I just woke up on a beach on the coast north of Vogard. I woke up slowly, as people sometimes do, expecting to remember where I was, what I was supposed to be doing that day, but nothing came to mind. And as I realized nothing came to mind, I also realized I could not remember a single thing. What I was doing here on this beach, what chores I had to do on that day, how I got here, why I didn't recognize my surroundings, my past, my family, my name, the language I spoke, the alphabet I wrote with, the stars, the country's inhabitants, culture, beliefs, its very name. I could not remember anything because all my memories, everything even slightly connected to the country I came from, just cannot be accessed easily anymore. And it makes sense, doesn't it? No one on this planet can remember our home as it was. Most people are from outside it, who had limited ties to it, only forgot the country's existence. Maybe forgot a friend from there or a distant family member. But for someone who had ties to it, who was born there, lived in it, breathed it day and night, there would be nothing to remember. There would just be emptiness. I was cut off from my very existence, my entire past, my entire identity. I can't speak English anymore. I've been talking for so long. Erased. Just like me getting this water because my throat is starting to hurt from speaking like this. Oh, Bright One, please allow me to sip a little bit from my bottle. Ah, what a wonderful drink that was. Fine hydration. Real... Okay, I'm done. Replenishes my ability to speak. Stop role-playing him. Oh, Bright One. Ow. That was fun. How are you guys doing? Oh, we have 30 seconds left. Not enough weeping. Oh, Bright One. Funny because I just associate your voice with their voices now. Oh, you mean like you can hear all of them? Like this is definitely how the king sounds. Oh, thank you. Kay and I, when we were playing this, said that he should sound like he's singing all of his lines. So it'd be more like, my entire past, my entire identity erased. But I was like, that doesn't work for all of his lines.
Anyway.
Memories make up the core of who we are, don't they? They're proof that we existed, that we are real. Can you be certain of anything if you do not remember how you learned it? And if you do not remember your past? If you only know it has been erased from your memory because something happened to your home? And if something happened, but no one remembers what or why, then what's stopping it from happening again? What if we forgot it all?
What if we lose it all once more? The king sobs. You had to make sure it wouldn't happen again.
At any cost necessary.
And if the universe led you on this path,
then it must be what the universe wants.
the universe leads.
We can only
Follow.
Oh. Even if you don't agree with my methods, Bright One, I can tell you understand. No matter what, I could not let this happen again. I could not. Not to Vogard. Not to Vogardians who housed me, cared for me, loved me. I do not want to forget it all. Not again. I will keep the things I love close to me. I will make sure they can keep existing so that they can be remembered forever.
Oh, even Mira's crying now. That was what I thought.
This whole time. This whole time. But, I can see that I was mistaken. You're right, Bright One. We can find another way to protect the people we love. So, please, while I still can, let me change my mind. Let me help you.
Change?
Mirabelle.
Madam, if he truly means it, shouldn't we try? Or are we deciding he cannot change? I can't believe that. I want to believe that even the worst person can change.
No deal. Please. We have to try.
I'm with Mira and Sif.
Fine.
Okay, I'll follow you, friend, but I don't know, I'll trust you all. I can't do anything anyway.
You breathe out. If you can end this loop without fighting, if you and the king can come to an understanding,
Oh, then, Bright One. Sifrin, won't you stand next to me? I can bring everyone back. Make sure they all move again. We can save this country. Together. But I cannot break the curse on my own. Creating the curse was easy, but unraveling it asks for more power than I possess, but with the help of someone else. Someone who truly wishes for the curse to be lifted.
is that how it works?
It does. If someone wants it enough.
Sifrin, should I do it?
Let's go to the king's side. If all that's needed for the curse to break is your help, you're the one who made the king change his mind. The least you can do is help. You start to walk over to the king.
Oh, Bright One. Not that bright after all. No, why? The king froze your bodies in time. You can think and move your head still, so it's not over, but you can't move. No.
King, you! I can't move! Why can't I move?
Bright One. Sifrin. Is this really all I needed to do to make you trust me? I just needed to listen to your empty words, to tell you how sad I am, to make you think I was pathetic, to be pitied. You should have told me sooner. Killing you like this is easier than fighting. Huh? What? No! Everyone! What was it you wanted me to do? Let go of my goal? Let go of my wish? Let go of the wish that kept me going all those years. I will never let it go. Oh God, our country. I will make sure they are kept perfect forever. Because... oh, I can tell, Cyprian. This isn't how it should be. I saw it all, you know. I saw the signs. The way you came in to face me. Like you knew exactly what you were about to fight. The way your companions all flinched, hearing my voice, but not you. The way you knew about my home. The way you can keep it at the forefront of your mind, like you've practiced as I have. Yes. Oh, I can tell. I can tell, Cyprian. I should have won. I should have won long ago. But something went wrong, didn't it? Victory keeps escaping my grasp. Cyprian, it's you, isn't it? The one who keeps me from winning. How many times have you kept me from victory, Cyprian? You can't breathe. What is he talking about? What? I can tell. I can feel it. This scent. This overpowering sweet scent. I can taste the power of witchcraft on you.
Huh? Witchcraft?
I can tell, Cyprian. It's you. You're the one keeping me from total victory. You're the one keeping me from my perfect ending. If only you weren't here. But, a quick death would be too easy for you. You'd just come back anyway, won't you? So, I just need to make sure that today you learn your lesson. Ah! King grabbed onto Bonnie. Bonnie! No! Curse you, King! Let them go! Ah, bright one. Cyprian, look at me. You need to learn not to cross me again. I will kill this child, and your house maiden, and your fighter, and your researcher. I will kill them all, one after the other. I will kill them all now, and make sure you remember. I will force you to watch, so you will learn.
Bryn! Ah!
King is tightening his grip.
Bonnie! No! Please, no! Come on, stupid body, move! Boniface!
No, 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 no! Bon! None of you can move. Your whole body hurts. You can't move, but you have to do something. Save Bonnie. You need to find a way to loop back somehow. You need to die. A tear. Anything. Just loop back.
Help me! I'm scared!
Just let them go, please. Not Bonnie, please. Your stomach feels like it's caving in on itself.
Curse you, King! Curse you and your whole country! Curse you and everything you stand for!
You taste sugar on your tongue.
Bonnie! Ah!
You have to loop back. Loop back, 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 loop back.
Bryn!
When you come back, bright one, remember this. Loop back!
Bryn!
Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Go back. You think you've won, but I shall now give myself a heart attack. Ah. Stars, no, 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 no. Clutch your chest and try to catch your breath and forget. It's fine. You loop back. It's fine. It's fine. They're fine. Bonnie's fine. Looping resets everything. Everything that just happened has been erased. Everything is back to normal.
Bonnie is back to normal. Just go and see them. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. You're fine. Whimper escapes you. No, you're okay. Bonnie is okay. Everyone is okay. They have to be okay. Just breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Bonnie. Bonnie is okay. You're okay. Huh? See? Because of the way loops work, they won't remember anything. They're not hurt. Everything is back to normal. There's no reason the loops would work differently this time. Just breathe and stand up and make sure. Just get back to the stage. Follow the script. You have to make sure Bonnie is okay. Bonnie. Pew pew. Still sad. Cyprian! Cyprian, you're... Oh, Change, you look really, really tired. I thought you were taking a nap. Did you not sleep well? Not really. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I was going to tell you something, but forget about it. Go and do whatever you need to do today. Sure. Do you know if Bonnie is okay? Bonnie? Oh, why wouldn't they be? I saw them near the fields earlier to the east. If you'd like to talk to them. You nod. Okay. I'll leave you alone. Make sure to rest up and we'll meet for dinner at the clock tower later. You nod again. Abbott takes over and you tell her about the carrot method. Wait, how did you know about... You need to see if Bonnie is okay. Get trauma, dumbass. Yep. Let's go see Bonnie. Bonnie. Bonnie, 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 Bonnie. Bonnie. Bonnie's here, alive and whole. Bon! Huh? What did you... Bonnie. Oh, Shadow. How are you? I'm... okay. Good. And... how are you? You look bummed out. What's wrong? Nothing is wrong at all. Okay, well... what do you want? Nothing. You have to go and see Loop. Loop, help me. Loop. Loopity-doo. Loop. Here's a bow. Sit!
Whoa, what's wrong?
I needed to do the favorite treat thing.
Oh, do you need me to leave? Sure, but let's talk later, okay?
Goodbye. Whee! Hey.
Stop. Just say I told you so and we can move on.
I told you so. What a stupid idea you had. Thinking the king could be turned to good. He's the king.
He's probably the reason you're here, or related to it at least.
And all you had to do was find out he shares your tragic backstory for you to feel pity for him? He didn't even have to lift a finger. And because of you, Bonnie was...
You said Bonnie's name. That's surprising. Normally you just say the kid or the fighter.
Anyway, I told you so. But what he said back then?
He mentioned something. Something about witchcraft.
He did.
What's witchcraft?
I don't know.
Wishcraft. Crafting wishes? That sounds impossible and way too convenient. But he seemed to imply you were using it? That's what it felt like to me. I've never heard of witchcraft before.
Me neither.
I wouldn't even know where to find information about it. But that is new information. So as stupid as the whole making friends with King was, you did find something new. Was it worth it? Every time you close your eyes, you still see a hand tightening. I'm also wondering, the way you looped last time, wasn't it? Whatever. It's not like your kid will remember whatever just happened anyway. Just put it behind you. And this whole thing gave you something else, didn't it? Another memory to equip. Oh, you didn't even notice. You'll always remember this after all. Let me do the usual. You got a memory of memories. When equipped, Memory of Memories allows you to read books you couldn't before. The ones written in that language that just gives you a headache. The ones from your country. Oh, how useful and neat to be able to read your own blinding language. You might as well read any books you find before you forget again, like you do everything else. And if you can read that language, maybe you can explore the house a bit more.
Don't despair, Stardust. There's still a path to follow. In the meantime, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Let's talk about something. Wait, actually, my turn to ask a question. You know, don't you? What your fighter is trying so hard to say to you? You flinch. No, I don't. Actually, no, just ellipses. I wonder who we should pity more then. The one who won't be able to spit it out, almost like forbidden by time itself? Or the one waiting endlessly for it? Such a terrible tragedy, isn't it? What should I do next? Oh, we don't need to know that. We already have a good idea. See you later, Stardust. Memory of... Ah! That's more accurate for what the memory is, isn't it? I don't know if that's to one or both of them claiming not to know, but X. Yeah, you press an X to doubt. Big old doubt. Let's equip the memory of memories. Travels of the world, the house, monasteries, change god. Oh, there's an old book stuck between the shelf and the wall. Get the book out again. Yeah. You can read its title now. Your heart is beating. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It's... translated copy of The Cursing of Chateau Castle, issue number 2. You start laughing. Oh boy, I was so happy I was able to read that title. We got such an amazing book there, guys. Isn't that handy? I don't need that book. What about over here? Alright, well, we got some time. There's one thing that we should do, and that's this whole thing with her. Tell her what Mirabelle thinks of her. She thinks I'm scary? No. No. No! But wait, you said she also liked my style? You nod. Oh. Oh, change. Oh, yes. Oh, wonderful. I know exactly what to do. Give me 3 seconds, hatted one. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, let's go. Can you give this to Mirabelle? I hope she likes it. You got the fan mail. The package and a letter addressed to Mirabelle. You better give it to her before tomorrow. Put the mail in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Thank you. Please give it to her. Please. I don't want her to scare her. Please. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Dum-de-dum. Hey, Mirabelle. Anything? Fan mail delivery. You give her the gift. Fan mail? From a stylish lady? Okay. Oh, it's from one of my classmates? Oh, that's from, a scary classmate of mine. Or at least I thought she was scary. She has a very intense look, you know. But she's gifting me a bow she made. She thought it would fit me well, and she says... Suddenly Mirabelle starts tearing up. She's such a nice person. I'm so glad that... Anyway, look at this bow. Isn't it pretty? She's crying, but she must not want you to mention it. You look at the bow. It's a very bright shade and seems to sparkle in the light. It'd probably fit Mirabelle very well. It looks wonderful. It does. You got the stylish bow. Mirabelle keeps it safe. So you can give Mirabelle a stylish bow. Wow. What a nice bow. Sick bow, bro. I'm gonna go over here really quick and see if we can talk to Loop again. Or just be annoying. Nothing. I don't want to talk to you. Get away from me. I mean, I do, however, want to do this. Behold, coin. Roll the coin around in your pocket. Ugh. You want to talk about it? Why would you? It's just a coin after all. Of course it is. There's definitely not a single reason you've kept it this whole time. You haven't even tried to buy anything with it. A snack, a stupid item, anything. Leave it behind already. Why does Loop care anyway? I don't care. Not in the slightest. You grip the coin tightly between your fingers. What's wrong with my coin, bro? Got a problem with my coin? Wanna fight about my coin? Look, there's a coin. You think about the incident. That's not good. Okay, goodbye, Loop. I just wanted to see if anything would happen.
We could probably talk to him about the coin some other time. You reach towards the light. Close your single eye. Save. Look at that, guys. We're on Act 4 now. Congratulations. We made it to Act 4, where we're going to learn about witchcraft. Oh, boy. But it's time for me to end for now, guys. So sad. So tragic. But we had a good time, didn't we? I'd say so. It was a very wonderful time. Nice and relaxing, and also traumatic, filled with tons of trauma. Oh boy, wasn't it traumatic? Like, let's be real here. That was, got some sad moments there. Has been? Yep. If you guys want to start heading into the Discord, so that way we can start doing some has been stuff. But yeah, that was some wonderful sleuthing and theorizing that you guys did. It was also very fun reading all the theories that you guys kept coming up with. And as always, thank you for your continued support here, guys. It's what keeps this channel going, thriving, and surviving. And it wouldn't be the same without you. So thank you for being here, and I hope you had a wonderful time. And as always, have a great night. If you want to come join us for some Has Been Hotel, you can. We're going to be watching that soon in the Discord. I'm going to be hopping in there in just a hot second. But I'm going to go find someone to raid first. And then I will catch you guys later, okay? So until then, everyone, have a wonderful night. And I will see you later. Perfect. It's during an ad break. I really don't care. Yeah, nice ad break. Sick ad break, bro.